Let's talk about Shedeur Sanders, John. What did you make of his fall? Is there an easy explanation?
The explanation is he's just not a top quarterback. Could you make an argument that he's better than Dillon Gabriel? Maybe you can, but that'll be settled in training camp because they're actually both on the same team.
Did the Browns set their board to auto draft? They took 2 quarterbacks and 2 running backs. I felt like the guy in your fantasy draft that didn't show up. They just, all right, best available.
I said it last week. I didn't think Shedeur Sanders was going to be a first-round pick. Now, did I think he was going to fall all the way to the 5th round? No, but what you lose when you take a quarterback after the first round is that extra year of control, that 5th-year option. I'm always surprised that there's any quarterback taken in the 2nd round. If I'm drafting and there's not a quarterback that I take in the 1st round, I'm probably not even looking until 3rd or 4th round, which is when the rest of them were taken.
With Shedeur, people were frantically trying to figure it out. How could a player with a 1st-round grade by, for the record, no NFL teams, but talking heads in the media, how could a player with this 1st-round grade fall as far as he did? Guys, the obvious answer is he wasn't a 1st-round grade. He was a 3-star quarterback coming out of high school. He is not big. He doesn't have a big arm. He's not an elite athlete. You're not getting escapability in the pocket. You're getting a guy, you want to talk about reading defenses, who pats the ball, holds it too long, and takes a lot of sacks. Now, he put up numbers in Daddy's offense, but maybe he's not as good as Daddy thought he was. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was maybe overinflated by the media machine, and then watching in real time as Mel Kiper, the face of that media machine, goes through the stages of grief on television, at one point throwing the entire league under the bus because they, quote, don't know how to evaluate quarterbacks. Let's say Shedeur's not a 1st-round talent because of physical limitations and he's not developmentally there. Now I throw in that he's tanking interviews, he's entitled and has an attitude problem. Now a guy who I think might be a 3rd, I'm going to stay away from, because if you don't have the physical gifts and I don't think you have the between the ears, you're off my board entirely. And I think a lot of teams didn't have him on their board.